So today in this video, I will discuss about the PHP classes and objects. So this PHP classes and objects complete like again object oriented concept only. And I think you have already knowledge about the classes and objects in previous semesters. Again, the so many subjects you already studied regarding this one. So this is again the similar to this one. So you see here generally what happened, php is again the supporting for the full-fledged object-oriented languages with many of the again the properties like a java, c++ and all of these things wave only. An earlier version of the php do not support all of these object oriented features, but 5 and higher version is supporting all of these things. And notation of the programming with object allows the developer to think about an item with a particular property that is also called the attributes or data members, and you can say the methods, otherwise functions. A structure of this object is also defined by the classes which outline the properties and methods like a blueprint. And each variable created from a class is called an object or instance, and each object maintains its own set of variables and behaves independently from the class once it is created. So this is again the similar kind of the concept of the OOPS only, nothing extra here. Take example for the class and object. So book is again the one of the class. There you can define the properties like a title, authors and number of the pages. But coming back to the objects, the object is again instance of the book class, and it has a own title, authors and number of the pages, properties, values, all of these things. Regarding the UML, this is again the part of this one. So unified modeling language, okay, so this is standard programming notation for the object oriented design, and this class diagram and object diagram in particular way are the useful to us when describing the properties, methods and relation between the classes and objects. Just take example for the every artist, they have a name, first name, last name, birth date, date of birth, city and all extra all of these things, and using the object you can encapsulate those properties together into a class definition that is called the artist. Okay, so UML articulates all of that design again. One more things we can see here again, the server and the desktop objects. So while the desktop software can load an object into the memory and make use for it for several user interactions, and PHP object is loaded into the memory only for the life of that HTTP request. And you must use classes different way than in the desktop world, since the object must be recreated and loaded into the memory. Unlike a desktop, there are the potentially many thousands of the users making requests at once. So not only are objects destroyed upon responding to each request, but memory must be shared between many requests, each of which may load objects into the memory or each request that requires it. This is regarding the server and the desktop objects. You are talking about the defining classes. So class should be defined in their own file so they can be imported into the multiple scripts. So any PHP scripts can make use of external class by using one of the included statement or functions. And PHP syntax for defining a class uses the class keyword followed by the class name and the curly brackets. That is the same again, the C programming otherwise Java also you can say. So we have to use the class keyword, then the class name, and then after the curly bracket, and there you can go for the all of the statement of the class. So this is the example of the simple class if you are creating for the artist, then class, artist is the class name, then bracket, and you can go for the all of this ability again the details. Defining a class is not the same using it, but make use of a class, one must create object from its definition using the new keywords. So Picasso is again then you can use the new keywords, then DALI again for the one of the new keywords, using that one we can use the instance. So once you have instance of an object, you can access and modify the properties of each one separately using the variable name and the arrow marks. So see here, Picasso first name equal to this one, Picasso last name again this one, Picasso this one again this. So in this way again you can manage manipulate all of the informations. Regarding the constructors specify the parameters during the initialize the properties within a class. Okay, so PHP constructors are defined as a functions and with the name of construct, construct, construct. And in the constructor, each parameter is assigned to an internal class variable using the this keyword. Okay, and you must always use the this syntax to reference all properties and method associated with this particular instance of the classes. Okay, whenever you're talking about the methods is again like a function only, except they are associated with a class. Method is are associated with a class, but other things is like a function, and they define the task each instance of the class can perform and are useful since they associated with behavior with the objects. Okay, so you see here again the we created one class, there again the one functions, again the method again, and then we all of the details are there. So if you want to display this one, use the echo, and again the whatever the objects you created along with this one, so you can display the informations. One more thing is the important, that is called the visibility. So visibility of the property or method determines the accessibility of class member and can be set to either public, either private, otherwise protected. So public, private and protected is like a same C++ and the Java. So public the property to method be accessible to any code that has a reference to the object, and private sets a method or variable to only be accessible from the within the class, and the protected is also related to the inheritance. This is again the OOPS properties only. So here you see, once you are writing for the public, it allow. If you are writing the private, not allowed. You see here public title, private profit. So title is again allow, but profit is not allowed. Okay, then again the public functions is there, allow, but the private function if you are writing, not allowed. Okay, so in this way you can manage the visibility in the PHP. If you are talking about the static members, the static member is a property or method that all instance of a class share. Unlike instant property where each object gets its own value for that property, there is only one value for a class static property. A static member use the self and the double colon syntax and are not associated with the one objects. They can be accessed without any instance of an artist object by using the class name, that is via artist colon then the artist count one. And the class constant is again the constant value can be stored more efficiently as a class constant so long as they are not calculated or updated. So they are added to the class using the constant keyword. So take example constant earliest date, again January 1 2200. Unlike all other variables, constants do not use the dollar symbol when declaring or using them. You see here we are using the constant const, not the dollar symbol here, and access both inside and outside the class using the self earliest date in the class. Same way we can go for the outside. Okay, so in this I just discuss very simple way the all of the again the class and object properties in the PHP, because I thought you know all of these things. So that's why in this this is the textbook say PPT only. So in this PPT I said about the all of these things. Okay, so thanks for your patience.